Science requires communication. You can have the most interesting research findings in the whole world, but if you cannot communicate them to the community, your work cannot bear fruit. Improving your writing and presentation skills will go a long way. Perhaps an aspect of communication that is often overlooked in the scientific context is what is required of the people around you, your lab mates, professors, teachers, classmates, etc.
Number 1, self-knowledge. Sometimes speaking up when people have very different ideas can be hard for us to do. Having humility, knowing ourselves and our capabilities can help us do this, can help us speak up and get our point across. If we think we're good for a specific job or role, it is important for us to communicate this with others. Many times we have great skills and different abilities, but it is our responsibility to let other people know. Number 2, no one can read your mind. As obvious as it may sound, communicating is important to let other people know what you're thinking. If someone makes your day and life a little bit better, it's important for us to let them know that we're grateful for them and to thank them. In the same way, if someone makes us feel hurt or uncomfortable, it's important for us to tell them about it. We should tell people how we feel to let them know how they can fix this problem, or we can work together to fix something that is right or improve something that is going good. And remember, if the problem isn't fixed, not telling someone about it will only make matters worse, and that will fall on you. Also, our actions can have many motives, so it is important to tell people exactly why we're doing things and exactly how we're feeling. So remember, always speak up.
Openness. Communication is about helping others see your perspective, and on the flip side, doing your best to see from the other's perspective. To walk a mile in someone else's shoes during a conversation requires openness in accepting the person regardless of what he or she is saying. When we are open to a person in their entirety, we cannot make assumptions about what they are thinking or going to say. Allowing this space for freedom helps others be honest, change their mind, or understand their own position better, and thus have real dialogue. Through open conversations, real friendships can take place. Healthy people do not want to be friends with robots, but with people who will support them. So, we can see that to be effective communicators, we need to be good listeners.
Grounded. Ground yourself. If your identity is a person who has worth and is loved no matter what, and you view others in a similar light, you don't need to be anxious when speaking to others. Being honest about what you do and don't know will give you confidence and also the courage to change your mind. Approach others as friends and teammates in helping one another be a better version of ourselves.